guys. So, much like last year, I did another Staples haul this year. Actually, I can't remember if I filmed it last year or not. I might not have. I think maybe the items just showed up in that High School for Newbies video. But anyway, it was a much smaller haul this year. But basically, my sister was going there before moving to Arizona, and I didn't know this was going to turn into like a 2-day adventure sort of deal, which it absolutely did, although it wasn't supposed to. But yeah, originally I decided like spur of the moment I'd go for like 2 things or something, but I ended up spending like 40 something dollars. I decided going in that I was gonna try and keep it under 50, which I did, not by a lot, but if you count my Starbucks I got on the way in, I guess it went over 50. But anyway, so I'm gonna share the stuff I got, because why not? Because I have no life. But anyway, so one of the items I already opened because I've been using them, and they're Bic Bright Liner Grip Highlighters, which are really, really cool. You can see the colors here. I really like these, except for the blue, surprisingly. Even though it's like my favorite color, this blue does not want to work for shit. I don't know why. I mean, you can see a little bit of black on the tip from where I was using it, but it doesn't look like it should be messed up, but it acts like it's dried out, and I very first opened it up, it was already like that. The other 4, perfect. What I like more about them is that, you know how normally highlighters like bleed through the page and go onto the one under it? I haven't had that happen with these. I mean, if you turn the page over, you can see the spot where it bled through the page itself, but it's not enough of a bleed to go to the page under it. So that is a big plus for these in my book. If only this one weren't dried out, it would make things a lot easier, but that's okay. That's okay, because I also got Sharpie highlighters. No, really, I actually had a need for them for once, and I actually got, which set? I think this set the first day that I went, and for some reason I thought that there was a purple in this, but there wasn't. But when I went back the second day, I saw there was a green in this set, and I was like, oh well, hey, that's another color. I could use another color, because what I'm using it for is for marking cross-stitch patterns of where I've already worked on it, and I keep track day by day of how many stitches I've done, and to do that I usually use different colors, but because I don't work sequentially all the way across row by row or anything, I go by blocks of whatever the color I'm using is. It gets a bit all the fuck over the place. Like, I will show you the example of what this looks like. I've done almost a page of this, but yeah, it ends up looking like that. Yeah, I'm doing a Robin Williams one, don't judge me. Well, if you want to see it so far, I mean, it's gonna be Mork and Mindy, but I've got that done so far, so it's not bad. But, anyways, yeah, so those are my spiffy new highlighters. Also from Sharpie, I got more of my fine tip, or the ultra fine tip, precision tipped Sharpies. Because this is what I use for inking in the lines on drawings, and not much anything else works. Actually, I better have gotten the ones I think there are. Let me double check this. I actually haven't checked till now. Okay, yeah. This is the kind I mean. That's what I use, not the ones that come to the triangular-y point. No, I use this kind. But, last year, I went with the intention of getting these, and I thought I had these, but it was the other kind, and it's a thicker line on those, even though they claim that it's ultra fine point, and it's not that fine a point, and that is a problem. So, I have the good kind this year, and I'm happy for that. So, this was a total spur-of-the-moment find, and I probably wouldn't have gotten it. Actually, I walked right past it and didn't even notice it was there. My sister caught this. So, there was a kiosk. She was getting stuff for a 6-year-old son in, like, the child school supplies section or whatever, and there was this, like, strip down the wall of scented Crayola Doodle Sense markers. And I didn't really think too much of it. I think I just walked past it and didn't give it a second thought. And she caught, like, within a couple seconds, she went, "Jen!" And I was like, "What?" She's like, "It's a Strawberry Fields pen." And I was like, "Nuh-uh." And if we can get the camera to focus on this, I don't know if it's gonna. Does it work while I'm recording? No, it doesn't. Okay, well, I'll hold it back a little, and there, now it's clear. But yeah, it's a Strawberry Fields pen that is apparently scented, but I got it just because of the name of it, because I thought it was so trippy, because honestly, I don't know if I'd, like, really use it, but just for the novelty factor of it being a Strawberry Fields pen, it kind of makes up for losing my Strawberry Fields Forever ice cream, bucket, what do you call it, the container from, like, the 90s. I had one, and I had cleaned it out, or thought I had cleaned it out. I didn't clean it out well enough, and found out too late that I didn't clean it as well as I thought I did, and it got moldy, and I had to throw it away. But, ironically, the intention of keeping that was I was going to keep pens in it, and now I have a pen that's a Strawberry Fields pen, and yeah, that. So, there's that. I also got a couple things of index cards. We all know what index cards look like, so, but, I mean, they were like 30 cents a piece, so really can't beat that. You can always find uses for index cards, so I was like, that's actually a really good deal, so grab those. I got a couple things of Scotch Ultra shipping tape, because I found out I've been massively overpaying for shipping tape from USPS.com. It's like $6-something a pop from them, and this was, I think, $2.49 a pop for these. And I was just like, wow, I should have gotten more than just two, but at least now I know where to get them a lot cheaper, so I can do that in the future. This is a thing I never thought I would buy in a million years, past elementary school when they, like, required us to buy it. But I found I needed some about a month ago, and we didn't have it in the house because, again, who realistically uses it beyond, like, elementary school age? But rubber cement. I found out that I needed it, or at least I think I do, but I was going through a book of mine, and you know how they have, like, those photo sections in the middle that are, like, the glossy pages versus the regular pages, and it seems like they're not bound very well, and if you're not careful, they fall out. Guess what happened? Yeah, they completely came out of one book, and I don't really know the proper protocol for fixing something like that, and I may have done more harm than good in trying to use a glue stick, first of all, and then trying to use Elmer's glue, and then the liquid glue stick thing, and I'd probably have irreparably damaged the inner edge of those pages, but I was like, oh my god, rubber cement. I bet that's how you fix them. Because I know, obviously, there has to be a way to fix it. But, I should probably Google it, honestly. I haven't done that. But, to me, it makes sense, so I'm gonna try that. If not, then I'm only out about $3, and I don't care that much, honestly, so that would be why I have rubber cement. I don't know that I'll ever have a second purpose for it, so whatever. This I just got because it was shiny, not gonna lie. I thought it was pretty. But it's also a composition book, and I can always use those, because I'm a writer, so there's that. And just because it was really cheap, and I thought it was a good deal for only a few bucks, I got a very decently sized drawing pad. So, I mean, those are, what are the dimensions on that? 9 by 12, that's really not bad. I mean, the pages are, let me see. They're not even that thin, because I know sometimes you, like, get the cheap ones, and they're, like, really, really thin, and seemingly anything you do on them will, like, make them tear, but these are, multimedia, or meant for multimedia. It says you can use with colored pencils, markers, pastels, pens, and charcoals, so it's like, that's pretty decent. When it's just the sketch pads themselves, I find that seems to be when they're thinner, which I guess makes sense, but, yeah, I learned not to overspend on the really thick papered, just art pads that are like really, really multi-purpose or meant for multimedia, because I think like the most heavy duty thing I ever put on it was like acrylic paint, and I've used acrylic paint on thinner paper than that without it ever being a problem. So yeah, that so like I said, it was just a small haul, but basically I got most of this stuff the first day. And I went to show my parents the Strawberry Fields pen just because I was so amused that this existed as a thing, and realized it's not in the bag. And we searched the car, and we searched my sister's house, and we searched everywhere here, and realized, oh my god, it never came home, did it? And I checked the receipt, and yeah, it never got rang up. So I thought it was a lost cause. And then the next day she's like, actually there's a couple more things I need to get, so do you want to like go back and get that pen? And I was like, oh my god, it's not that big of a deal, it's just a pen. But then the more I thought about it, I was like, the hell with it, yeah, let's go get it. So I ended up getting that. I got the second set of highlighters, and I got the second thing of tape on the second day. Pretty much just because I could. And yeah, basically I went, oh shit. Wow, that was special. Oh my god, if I had editing software, I'd edit that out, but that was actually kind of amusing, so I'm probably just gonna leave that in. But, oh my god, it's like not going to stick. I'm trying to use one of those, sticky mount things that's like meant for a car dashboard, but it almost sounded like I was gonna say Kardashian, you know. But no, it's like on plastic. I guess it's not gonna stick on that, but I'm trying anyway. But yeah, basically, bottom line is that I went back for a pen ultimately and came back with like another $10 worth of stuff, because I had actually the first day had kept it just under the $30 mark, but by the second day, yeah, it ended up just from those 3 items being like another $10. But we're in California, so the shipping, or not shipping, not shipping, the sales tax is high here. I think it's something like 9%, so it's kind of insane. But anyway, yeah, that was this trip. We all know that I'm a sucker for office and artsy supplies, so couldn't pass them up. And I guess next time I do another one of these, I'll do another video.